Good morning, YouTube world. I am calling for all serious crafters to come forward and join a swap. I decided, after not seeing very many open swaps for July, to go ahead and sponsor or host another swap. And this swap is for everyone. And what I mean by that is I am calling on the following people to participate in this swap. Those that like making cards, those that like doing the ATC challenges, those that like the tag art, and those that like the postcard art are welcome to please join this swap. I'm looking for about 40 people. If it's more than 40, we'll extend it. I'm looking for the challenge, or the theme rather, will be my summer vacation. By what I mean by that is I would like to have you do a swap either of where you have been on vacation or where you dream to go on vacation at. If you are able to do the areas that you were at and that you had vacation at or will be vacationing at, I know this is a little late, but I was hoping to see if maybe you could have at least incorporate a souvenir item from that location. It could be just pamphlets from wherever you were to visit. It could be maybe how you pick up the little souvenir place cards from, like where you eat at. Also, if you can't do that, if you can't find anything from where you've been at, I would ask at least to have incorporated on that project one homemade item. I mean, it can be a flower, it can be something you crocheted, it could be maybe a die cut you made on your own. It could be some paper piecing you did. It can be anything like that if you're into jewelry making, charm making, anything like that. But I would like to have at least one homemade item specified by you what it was, whatever the homemade item was, and put it in there. We're not going to have any limitations of dimensional items. You want to make it super dimensional, fine. Just be aware it has to be mailed out with 10 other things or 9 other cards or whatever else is going on. So I will be very specific this time on dimensions of the envelopes to mail them back to you. So I will give you directions on that. The only thing I am requesting, if you do decide to make a card or a postcard or a tag, I would like to limit the size. No bigger than 5 by 7. It got very difficult to get a lot of things, and I'm just trying to be conscious of postage. I know sometimes we like the bigger is better, but it also makes it very difficult to get it repacked and sent to someone. So you can see, these are a couple thoughts of where you could say your dream vacation would be. Maybe you want to be in Paris, so you could use a Paris theme. Maybe you want to be in Hawaii, and you can use a Hawaiian theme. And I wanted to thank Tanya for that. That was from our last beach swap. It could just be a simple art Devo tag type of thing, and it could be just, like where your dream is. Or like this one's just a little poem. It says, "My life is like a stroll on the beach, as near to the edge as I can go." It could be something like that. It could be maybe you want to go to Asia or China, or you've been there recently. Maybe you've already been on vacation. I know you may not have picked up 10 items from Souvenir, but maybe you can find something that you remembered and Google it and incorporate it in. Postcard wise, this would be or ATC card size, which is a playing card size. Maybe you want to go to Alaska, so you can use something in the snowman's theme. It's up to you. Or if you are a card maker, you could do a card. This would be your format size of your card. This is 5 by 7 paper almost. This one's a Southwest theme. Maybe you went out to Colorado. Maybe you went to the Grand Canyon. Maybe you went to Yosemite. Maybe you went to Yellowstone. Or those are places you've always dreamed to go. Or maybe you just simply took a cruise. So you can go and use a boat theme, a nautical theme, something along that line. The main thing is, if you do any of these items, I would like to see, especially the tags of chipboard strength, or actually not chipboard strength, but I want them to be strong enough so they don't bend over with whatever you put on them. Cards, high quality cards, whatever you want to do, just make sure that you do put it in an envelope so they are protected. ATCs, same thing. you know, whatever you want to do. You can make them any dimensional thickness that you want. I just want you to stick with that size of format. Same thing with the postcards. If it is a postcard and you want to put it on wood or you want to put it on chipboard, that's great. I just want it to look like a postcard, especially on the back. If you can mark it that way, that's great. So you know how they have the line down the middle of it. I'm not going to limit how much dimension you put on, but just be aware that, you know, the more dimensions, it is difficult to ship back. So that's why when I email you, once everybody signs up, you'll get an email and you'll have more direct directions about how things are done. The deadline will be July 30th. I need the cards to me by July 30th because you're not going to get them to the end of August if you don't get them to me by the 30th, because I will be unable to do anything the month of August. So that's why it's important that they get to me. I'm going to be gone in the middle part of August, so I will not be able to get things out. And just to be fair to everybody, I want to have them here because school starts, and you're going to want your stuff before you have to worry about school starting. I will ask everyone to please contact me via YouTube. It's working right now. And then after initial sign up on YouTube, I will be asking you in that YouTube to give me your email address. And at that address, then you will receive an email back from me with the directions on how to do these. So if you want to get started, start on 10 items, no larger than 5 by 7. Any dimensional items that you want to put on it. I am requesting that you incorporate a souvenir item from your location if you can get one, or at least one homemade item on that. And I just think that would be really nice to have to give everybody a personal touch. You know, I look forward to this. This is going to be fun and happy creating. And those that want to get started, go ahead, get started. 10 of them, and then I'll let you know how many's on the team. Have a great day.